Good morning, everyone. Look at this beautiful sunrise taking place up in Leadville. This is a live shot from CMC up there, and you can see that sun is starting to peek through those clouds quite a bit. We are expecting heavy precipitation throughout the course of today, so that cloud coverage is going to stay pretty moderate throughout the course of today. I'm one of your hosts this morning, Maddie Evans, alongside Kevin Shields. This is Kevin's second day as an official TV8 team member. Kevin, welcome. Day two.
Thank you. Happy Thursday, September 2nd. Yesterday was a great show. We talked about a lot of things. We had Sarah from the Beaver Creek Resort Company come down and go over the fun things that are going to happen up on the mountain. But I think we've got a pretty good show today.
I'm pretty excited about today's show. We've definitely got some good guests, and one of which took me through an experience yesterday that I was not ready for, but I'm so happy I did it. It was incredible.
I'm happy you did it too.
Except for now I've got these welts on my shoulders and my back.
So some cupping. So we're going to go over that.
Yeah.
Is it Amy that's coming in today?
Yes, it's Amy. She's going to come in and give us all the great information. She's got such an incredible massage program, and she's located right here in Avon, literally right across the street. It was absolutely incredible. And then, of course, Hike, Wine, and Dine. This is one of my favorite charity events that comes back every year, 13th year. We've got Kevin coming in to give us some great information. So Kevin's going to be interviewing Kevin. I love it. Kevin squared.
Yes, three of my favorite things. Hiking, not whining, but wine and dine.
Are you sure that one is
I think
one of
that's
your, one of your favorites?
But I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Yeah, and then of course Lululemon for Therapy Thursdays, giving us some nice stretches to do. And one of the things, you get these aftercare sheets when you get a massage by Amy, just to kind of help you get your blood flowing, and light yoga was one of the things that could help you a lot. So I'm excited to get my light yoga on this morning with Lululemon and kind of stretch it out a little bit.
That'll be nice.
Yeah.
Be a good way to start leading into the weekend.
Great
By the
week.
way, how many more days until Vail Mountain opens?
70 more days, and then I can put my skis on my feet and just like love my life. I'm so excited. Not that I don't love my life now, and this temperature is perfect right now. It's getting cooler. B is so happy, all the precipitation, but I'm ready for those sunshine days where it's nice and cool, the sweater weather, being out on the mountain. Oh, I love it.
I had some friends that were headed over the pass last night, and a lot of that 4-letter S word going on up on the pass. So it's on the way, whether we like it or not.
We love it. We love it. That's why we all live here. We love it. I'm counting down. 70 days. It's fine. It'll be here so quick. We'll blink, and then November 11th, here we are.
Yeah, can't wait.
Can't wait. With all of these great things taking place, and it is a little bit chillier right now, second day into the September month, but we're going to have a warm weekend with some beautiful sunshine. It's going to be great to get out there and enjoy all of the activities. There's so many taking place this weekend. You've got Oktoberfest up in Beaver Creek, which is a 3-day event of nonstop activities. And then you've got Gourmet on Gore in Vail. You can always go to the Minturn Farmers Market on Saturday. The duck races on Sunday as well. And then Avon at Nottingham Park has an entire festival going on, an art festival that you can participate in all weekend. They've got stand-up paddleboard races. They've got a great concert happening on Monday. There's just a plethora.
Well, didn't you say Eric was going to participate in the stand-up paddleboard?
Eric is on the edge on if he wants to or not. He likes to take Minnie on the paddleboard with him, and Minnie likes to flip the paddleboard. So we gotta wait to see how that pans out as we kind of get closer, but I'm hoping he does it.
I do too. I'm going to be there to cheer him on.
I think it would be so fun. Yeah.
So everything going through Monday, because Monday's the holiday.
Yep.
So a long weekend, beautiful weather in the forecast.
I know.
Cannot wait to get outside and experience what's going on.
I know.
In the last days of summer.
The last days of summer. I know. I'm always like ready for winter, and then I'm like, gosh, I wish I could wear my sundresses in winter, but.
And you still do.
Yeah. Well, whatever. I'm so excited. I'm so excited that we've got a few more warm days left. some nice warm days. I mean, I'm talking up into the 80s, guys. Nice warm days. And then we're just like slowly getting closer and closer. But those evening lows are dropping down so much that foliage is starting to like slowly immerse. And there are a couple golden leaves here and there throughout the valley right now.
We were talking to Sarah about going up Beaver Creek, and there's a lot of change happening in those aspens. So
it's the perfect time to get out there. And one of the things that I highly recommend, only because they were on the show yesterday, is going to Vail Stables and doing one of those beautiful trail rides up through those aspen groves. There's a solid 15 minutes where you're so just like immersed into these aspen groves that if you went when they were golden, it would be breathtaking.
And those rides are 1.5 to 2 hours long. So there's a lot of beautiful scenery up there.
Yeah. I mean, it's worth it. It's worth it if you haven't done it before. I was like, oh, we're going to ride around Vail Mountain. That's cool. But I was like, I do this on my skis all the time. No, it's actually on the opposite side of I-70, and you get to go right up there to the Gore Range. It's breathtaking. Yeah. So many great things. So many great things. I like can't handle it.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to take a full look at that local weather forecast. And then we've got a fun show in store for you. We're also going to be talking a little bit about Airbnb, especially because right now is the time to travel that things are starting to slow down in the valley. So stay with us.
Good morning, Vail.
Eric Sundblad with Good Morning Vail here alongside Maddie Evans. As always, Maddie, we've been having a blast bringing everyone Good Morning Vail back into their lives, but something has been missing, Maddie. Something has been missing.
I'm so excited. The watch and wins. We're giving things away.
This was the favorite part of our show back in the day. We love to give away free prizes. In just a few short weeks, we are going to be back with more watch and wins. All aboard!
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Welcome to beautiful, sunny San Diego, known for its white sand beaches and amazing weather. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. This gorgeous two-story home is located in La Jolla's exclusive Loa Hermosa. The spacious grand entry boasts a dramatic winding staircase to the upper level and opens to a gorgeous water view living room. Enjoy panoramic ocean and sunset views while relaxing to the sound of rolling waves from nearly every room of this incredible Mediterranean estate. I'm here with Mayumi, a massage therapist from To Go Spa. Tell us about the services you offer.
We go to your rental property and do the massage and nail services so you can enjoy your vacation time.
Book now at opulentvacations.com. Luxury accommodations just steps from Windansea Beach. This is Southern California lifestyle at its finest. We'll see you next time on the Opulent Minute. Contact us today, opulentvacations.com.
Historic Deerfield is significant as a site because we're an important place in American history.
All but a few of the historic houses are on their original home lots. The original town plan from the 1670s is still in place. The town retains its original scale, and in many of the houses we have objects connected to Deerfield, the Connecticut River Valley, and New England. And all of this together helps to convey a deep sense of place.
Good morning, Vail.
We definitely saw some great evening showers last night and kind of continuing into this morning. We are expecting some more precipitation throughout the course of today. Those temperatures first thing this morning, definitely a little bit cooler, 45 degrees around 8 a.m., a high of 69 degrees today, and then that 50% chance of moisture lingering throughout the course of this afternoon. So if you are getting out there to do anything, just make sure that you're prepared with your rain jacket. But since we might not see those showers until later this afternoon, today's going to be a great day to get out there and mountain bike. I've heard it's pretty dusty, but we've got some hero dirt on its way. So make sure that you get out there and you enjoy that while we still have it before that snow starts to fall. As we take a look ahead into this evening, those temperatures cooling down definitely tonight. Again, 45 degrees is the low, that 30% chance of moisture staying throughout the course of tonight. That sun setting just a little bit earlier, 7:36, which means that we're just getting closer and closer and closer to that winter solstice with that 70 days away from the mountain opening. I mean, I'm excited about this winter solstice, and I hope you are too. As we take a look at that I-70 corridor, it does look like we are going to see moisture throughout all of it. Right now, Glenwood Canyon in the Grizzly Creek fire burn area is currently open. Hopefully it continues to stay open. They didn't see any substantial mudslides last night, and so that's a good sign. Hopefully we're making our way into the right direction to just get that fully open. Temperatures down in Denver, though, nice and warm still, 83 degrees, a 30% chance of moisture. They are going to see quite a bit of cloud coverage, maybe a break in that and some sunshine, though. 69 in Vail with that 50% chance of moisture, 72 in Avon, 73 in Eagle, and it looks like that chance of moisture is just sitting right here above Eagle County. So just make sure that you are being careful on those roadways, especially as there are some spots of that I-70 corridor that get that standing water on it. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow is another day filled with a slight chance of precipitation, cooler temperatures still. 70 degrees tomorrow, but then into the weekend and especially into this holiday weekend, we are expecting beautiful sunshine and warmer temperatures. By Tuesday, temperatures are going to be up into 80 degrees. So although we are in that Burr month that I've been talking about and I've been so excited for, these last few days of summer are going to be nice and beautiful for you. So get out there and enjoy the sunshine. Make sure you check out all of the great activities taking place around the valley. Now coming up next, we're going to take a short break and come back with some more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
My name's James, and I've been in the market for mortgages several times over the years, so I've gone through the process with different people. And when I met Andrea, she explained to me why my current loans were subpar and how she could get better loans with better rates.
If I had to describe Andrea in one word, I think I would use the word passionate. She is very passionate about what she does and getting the right solutions for her clients, and that made her an absolute pleasure to work with.
Hi, I'm Andrea Cox. You can reach me at 435-631-9262. Call me, text me, or you can reach me at my website, andreacoxmortgage.com.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Historic Deerfield is significant as a site because we're an important place in American history.
All but a few of the historic houses are on their original home lots. The original town plan from the 1670s is still in place. The town retains its original scale, and in many of the houses we have objects connected to Deerfield, the Connecticut River Valley, and New England. And all of this together helps to convey a deep sense of place.
Good morning, Vail.
We haven't really been taking large off seasons recently. there's just been a hustle and bustle that's been constant. And I'm kind of excited to see how this off season now plays out, that we're not in the middle of a pandemic.
Right. I mean, a lot of the places around town have been busy. They've needed people. The employees there have been working overtime with no chance to really get away. But
off season is right around the corner, and hopefully as we do approach this off season, all of you get to take a nice, wonderful break. And a great way to do that and get out of town and travel for a decent price is Airbnb.
right. And if you haven't used Airbnb, you have to download the app on your phone, and then there's an approval process. You put in your information, there's an approval process. So it's a really good system to protect renters, and you can go on and see places from literally all over the world.
I know. I was just daydreaming last night about maybe taking a trip to Santa Fe in the off season, only because I love it there so much, or Sedona. Oh. And I was looking at Airbnb, of course, and just like daydreaming, but you can find incredible places to stay for a fraction of the price of what you would normally pay.
Well, they're not hotel rooms, they're homes.
Yeah.
And with the homes come full kitchens, so you can cook. Save some money and have a nice vacation if you want to cook in, and then enjoy the area that you're in.
Yeah, it's incredible. And we're going to take a closer look at Airbnb and exactly how to go through the process of it right now.
Pandemic restrictions are gradually lifting, and travel is looking different. In fact, a recent report by Airbnb indicates this travel rebound is not a temporary reaction to these many months of restrictions and isolation. Joining us now to discuss major shifts in how people are traveling and how Airbnb is meeting travelers' new needs is the communications leads for North America at Airbnb, Liz DeBold-Fusco. Liz, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
With summer now here, it's underway. What will travel look like in the coming months?
Yeah, after a year of isolation, we believe this summer is going to be the biggest travel rebound in a century. But amidst this massive travel surge, we also know that the pandemic has created a major shift in how people are traveling. Actually, the biggest change in travel since World War II. Specifically, the lines between traveling, living, and working, they're all blurring. People are more flexible over when they can travel, especially as remote working upends traditional seasonality. People are traveling to much more diverse destinations, think small towns and more rural areas. And people are staying longer in places, especially because they can work from anywhere.
And what are some new travel trends that Airbnb is seeing right now?
To start, the most popular type of travel this summer is families flocking to remote destinations from the big cities. In fact, family travel on Airbnb has spiked from 27% of overall nights booked in the summer of 2019 to over a third in the summer of 2021. And of that family travel, 42% of the nights booked are in rural destinations. You know, this great escape to rural, as I'm calling it, it's a trend that we're seeing across all groups and all locations. Based on U.S. guest bookings, rural stays near national and state parks, the Great Lakes, those white sand beaches, they're all trending this summer, including destinations like South County, Rhode Island, Whitefish Mountain in Montana, and the Florida Panhandle. But while rural destinations are hot this summer, travelers are starting to return to cities, but for longer periods of time. So if you're going to New York City, for instance, this summer, you're probably going to stay for a month or more, and you're going to use that as an opportunity to really live on Airbnb and experience New York for an extended period of time.
And given this travel surge and the new trends you mentioned, how is Airbnb improving the travel experiences?
Yes, we have introduced over 100 upgrades across every aspect of our service to meet the coming demand and this fundamental shift in travel. One of the biggest top to bottom upgrades of the Airbnb service in years. And thanks to these upgrades, it's going to be easier to find a place to stay. We've really built a better guest experience around flexibility, which is something we know travelers want. So for instance, guests with flexible dates can find more listings in their preferred location. With our new flexible dates tool, you don't have to put in specific dates. You can search for any weekend that you want to go away in June, for instance, and see a lot more options. And the other thing we've done is improved our community support ahead of the coming demand. We've doubled the number of support agents to be faster and more responsive, and we've tripled the number of languages we provide support in, along with redesigning our help center.
And hosts have been playing a major role in this rebound. What can you tell us about that?
Yes, hosting, it's become clear in this past year, hosting is an economic lifeline. According to our latest global survey of our host community, because of the pandemic, 1/3 of Homes hosts personally suffered a pay cut or lost work hours in 2020 or lived with someone who did. And at that same time, the average host around the world has earned $9,600 this past year from sharing their home on Airbnb. And I mean, that's 7 times the size of a typical US stimulus check. So given all of this and given the coming demand, it is a huge opportunity for anyone who has the space to share this summer. And thanks to those product upgrades I mentioned, it's actually never been easier to host. We've launched a brand new simplified onboarding process. So you can now become a host in just 10 easy steps. Really, it only takes about 10 minutes for you to list your space on Airbnb and start earning that extra income.
This is all such interesting information. Where can we find out more?
Yeah, so you can always go to Airbnb.com to start planning that summer vacation. Or if you're looking to tap into that demand and share your space and want to maybe become an Airbnb host yourself, you can go to Airbnb.com/host.
Well, thank you so much, Liz. Looking forward to spending time with an Airbnb this summer. And I hope you have a great time traveling. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Good morning, Vail.
Beautiful sandy beaches and lush tropical gardens make San Diego the perfect destination for your next luxury getaway. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. This home has amazing charm and style. You'll feel refreshed in this La Jolla Shores beauty. I'm here with Lauren, the owner of Pop-Up Picnic Co. Tell us about the services you offer.
We're a luxury picnic service. Our claim to fame is one-stop picnic experience that we bring throughout San Diego.
Book Pop-Up Picnic Co. through our concierge services page on opulentvacations.com. The open concept living and dining room easily flow to a comfortable and inviting deck. The enclosed and spacious yard provide plenty of room for outdoor entertainment, with easy access to some of the best shopping and dining San Diego has to offer. Whether it's relaxing on the property or enjoying fun activities at the beach, the Shores Retreat La Jolla has something for everyone. Thanks for watching the Opulent Minute. Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Historic Deerfield is significant as a site because we're an important place in American history.
All but a few of the historic houses are on their original home lots. The original town plan from the 1670s is still in place. The town retains its original scale. And in many of the houses, we have objects connected to Deerfield, the Connecticut River Valley, and New England. And all of this together helps to convey a deep sense of place.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
My name's James, and I've been in the market for mortgages several times over the years, so I've gone through the process with different people. And when I met Andrea, she explained to me why my current loans were subpar and how she could get better loans with better rates.
If I had to describe Andrea in one word, I think I would use the word passionate. She is very passionate about what she does and getting the right solutions for her clients, and that made her an absolute pleasure to work with.
Hi, I'm Andrea Cox. You can reach me at 435-631-9262. Call me, text me, or you can reach me at my website, andreacoxmortgage.com.
Good morning, Vail.
There's so many great places in this valley to go get massages, but one of the newest up and coming, and honestly, one of my personal favorites, I've gotten the best massage of my life there yesterday, is Bodyworks Collective, and I've got Amy Pinasa here with me this morning, who gave me my massage last night, and I'm not even kidding. It is changing the way my shoulder feels, and especially as I'm kind of starting to get that arthritis throughout my shoulder with these changing and pressures. Amy, thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Of course, thank you for having me.
I mean, holy cow. You're a miracle worker.
I try.
You do such a good job. And what a different experience it was getting a massage from you versus some of the other places, because no one else does what you do here in the Valley.
Which is a nice, kind of niche to have.
Which is such a nice niche to have.
It
And
is.
I can't remember how to pronounce it.
Ashiatsu.
Ashiatsu. I've been saying it wrong.
That's
all
okay.
morning.
Most people do. I know. I wish we had a little simpler term for it, but
it's okay.
Yeah.
I like it. Ashiatsu.
You'll get there. You'll get there.
We'll get there. But so for people who don't know what it is, what's the best way to explain it?
So Ashiatsu is a practice that's about 2,000 years old. It was born out of India, and there are documentations of it in some other Asian countries as well. I use my feet to work on people instead of my hands. And so I have bars over the table that help me with stability and body weight.
Which I got that yesterday and was kind of worried about the weight, just because I'm small and like I was
are small.
Worried about my
Yes.
bad shoulder, and I was like, but I want to try it. I want to try it so bad. And literally immediately left and called my mom and was like, when you come to town, you are getting one of these. You don't have a choice, because it is the best sensation. Normally when you get one with just your hands, people are pushing so hard in just one designated spot. And with your foot, you were targeting all of the spots and just releasing all of that tension in one swoop.
The broad base really makes a difference, because it's not only soothing and relaxing your nervous system because it's just that one slow movement, but I can work deeper just because it's a broader base, so it hurts you less too.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely feels better. I feel like that
Good.
pressure with your hands, sometimes you're like, okay, ow, I feel like you're
Yeah.
gonna touch my kidney with your finger right now.
Right?
Like, this hurts. And the foot was, insane.
I think most people that try it end up sticking with that. It
Yeah.
really does feel that good.
Well, and so we, as I've talked, have had this bad shoulder and have some shoulder issues. And as we were getting into it, I accidentally marked the wrong shoulder on my sheet. That was totally my bad. And she goes, it doesn't seem like you have a lot of scar tissue here. And then you got to the other side, and it's in bad shape.
Yeah, it's not in great shape.
Yeah. And
No.
so we released so much of that tension and so much of that pressure yesterday. And then we did some of the cupping too, which I've been like explaining the medical benefits of cupping, but maybe you could do a better job.
Oh, I don't know if I'll do a better job. Honestly, it's pretty simplistic. Basically, you're drawing blood to the surface, so you're drawing those toxins to the surface. So in the theory of Chinese medicine, where cupping came from, you have, with illness or injury, you have qi stagnated in your body, which means it's not moving. So with cupping, you're looking at drawing that out and getting that qi moving. In like Indian practice, it's known as prana, which is your life force. So kind of all the same thing. You're looking at taking something that's not positive in your body, moving it around and getting it out.
Which is so cool, because it sucks that blood right to the surface of your skin,
Yes.
which it eventually will go back in.
Yes.
But it takes that toxin that you're like, when you're breaking down those little knots and stuff, that's
Yeah.
releasing that toxin, and then you're pulling it to the surface.
It is. It literally is like a deep tissue massage in reverse. That's kind of the way you can look at it. It's like I'm not pushing it down so you can get it out that way. I'm drawing it up. So,
which is so cool. And then you
Yeah.
get these cool marks.
And then you get those cool marks, right?
Yeah. I mean, we did it on my shoulder for that reason yesterday, though. And the welt today is a little bit sore, but my
Yes.
shoulder itself feels really good.
Which is really normal.
Yeah.
To have that welt be a little bit tender to the touch, totally normal. And it usually goes away in about a week. So
Yeah. I mean, it's a great look. I love it. I'm like, look at how cool I am.
It's like a semi-permanent tattoo.
Yeah, exactly. With a giant circle. Maybe I should get a Sharpie out and turn it into like a sunflower or something.
That would be different.
Yeah.
That would be really different.
So with the practice of the cupping, because
Yeah.
we left them on for a pretty short time yesterday,
Yes.
just because it was my first time, you've got many options of cupping. You can do a dry cupping, a wet cupping.
I don't actually practice wet cupping in the office, though.
Okay.
So that is actually, as I explained to you the difference between dry cupping and wet cupping yesterday. So wet cupping can inadvertently happen if you leave a cup on for too long and you've got too much suction going on and it draws too much blood to the surface.
Yeah.
Then you can get a little bit of blood that ends up coming out of your skin.
Yeah.
But in wet cupping, they purposefully actually make little micro incisions in where you've had that cup to draw the blood completely out. I don't do that part in the office for sanitary reasons, but we can get a little accidental sometimes. So,
which, I mean, it's, if you haven't done it, I just recommend it so much because what a cool experience it is. But the entire thing, like start to finish, was so amazing. And normally I'm like squirming because I'm like, oh my gosh, that hurts so bad as the knots are being released. And yesterday I was like, cool, I'm gonna fall asleep here. And I could like feel them coming out of my shoulder and of my lower back. And I was like, I think I could sleep through this.
I actually have a lot of people that fall asleep during it, which is great because it's like when you're getting that much good therapeutic work done and somebody is that relaxed that they are able to fall asleep. I mean,
it's incredible.
The only thing people don't like is like, I don't want to miss it though.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my big thing is I was like, don't fall asleep because you're so relaxed right now that you could fall asleep, but then I'm not going to be there for the experience. And I was like, so stay awake, keep your eyes open. And so
Good.
I kept my eyes open as long as I could throughout the whole thing. There were moments, though, that I was like, I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to go to sleep. And so you can target people if they have any specific areas, whether it's knees or back or hips or any kind of joints.
Definitely, definitely. I think it always depends on, like I did with you when you come in, I try and do a pretty thorough intake with you.
Yeah.
So you can kind of tell me what you think is going on with you, and then we can kind of formulate a plan of what we're going to work on. And then once I start working on you, if there's anything that I feel like is going on else we need to address, then we can address that as well.
Which is so cool, and it's so cool that you can feel where people have that strain in their body and where they're carrying their tension too.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've had a lot of practice.
Yeah, I mean, and it shows. It definitely shows. Good. I highly recommend to anyone looking for a massage to go see Amy at Bodyworks Collective because it's incredible and it's so personal when you're there.
Oh, I'm glad you feel that way. To me, I feel like creating an environment where you're very comfortable and it feels very welcoming, I really feel like aids in the whole process of relaxation and healing. So I'm glad you felt that way.
I mean, I wouldn't say it if I didn't wholeheartedly mean it. I would have been like, it was nice. I would do it. But I like swear what I'm saying right now is 100% true. People need to come see you.
Well, thank you.
What's the best way for someone to book an appointment with you?
So the best way to book an appointment is if you get on the website, it's got my phone number listed there. So you can give me a call. We can kind of talk about what you'd like to come in for, or you can get on the website and there is actually a button from there. And you can hit that and book now. It'll take you to the schedule and you can set something up that way.
Perfect. Amy, thank you so much for coming in this morning and giving us all this great information. Make sure that if you're looking for not only a great way to treat your body and kind of keep that routine maintenance that you need going, like I'm going again in a month to do this all over again, just to keep my shoulder in good shape before ski season, that you go see Amy at Bodyworks Collective, only because there's so many great options there. And also, it is so worth it. I can't even tell you enough how worth it is. Coming up next, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Hello, friends! I'm Eric Soonblad, one of your hosts of Eagle County Scoreboard, alongside the bestest of the co-hosts, Maddie Evans here. And Maddie, we've been having some fun times this summer, debuting the scoreboard for Eagle County. Did you know we're at 10 episodes this week?
I know, it's crazy. Where has all of the time gone?
I have no idea. This whole year has just been a wild vortex of time. But we've got a wild fall sports season coming up for you after this summer of giving you some of the best hikes around Eagle County, starting things off, showing off boys lacrosse from Battle Mountain and Vail Mountain School. We transitioned into hiking. We showed you Davis Hermes, a local highline freestyle slackliner, and now the fall sports season has really kicked off, Maddie.
And I know that soccer's the big one right here, so that kickoff is perfect.
Yeah, we got soccer starting off with Battle Mountain and Vail Mountain School, and pretty soon we're going to be bringing you exclusive coverage of your Vail Ski and Snowboard Academy athletes, all of their training regimens, everything they're doing to get prepped to be the next Olympic stars. And then my favorite thing that's coming up this winter, Maddie.
The Vail Yetis hockey.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be providing you behind-the-scenes coverage of your Vail Yeti. We're going to be bringing you locker room interviews with the coach, and game analysis. So if you can't catch the Yeti in person, you can catch them on the scoreboard. That's starting later this winter, but right now, every single Monday evening at 6 p.m., you can catch a new episode of The Scoreboard, and then it debuts on our YouTube channel on Tuesdays. And remember, if you can't catch the score, you can always catch the scoreboard.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. All week long we've been talking about some of the great events that are taking place throughout the valley, and there's another one coming up that benefits a wonderful charity. I am lucky enough to be sitting here with Kevin Armitage.
Thank you.
And we're going to talk a little bit about Hike, Wine, and Dine.
Yeah, thanks for having me this morning. Yeah, this is 13th year of Hike, Wine, and Dine.
Wow.
And Hike, Wine, and Dine is an event that supports Shaw Cancer Center, and more specifically, Jack's Place, which is a cancer caring house attached to the Shaw. So what Jack's Place attempts to accomplish, and what it does accomplish, is it's a place to stay for free, no charge to the guests that are receiving treatment for cancer at the cancer center. We want the cancer treatment to be the priority. So take that financial burden, that worry of travel, how am I going to stay here, focus on getting better. And so Jack's Place has existed and by and large has accomplished that mission. It's been absolutely wonderful for this community.
Wow, that's just an incredible thing to contribute to. So thank you for all your hard work on that.
Oh, my pleasure. I'm happy to be involved.
Is there a financial goal they're trying to hit with this event?
You know, what we try to hit, the average night stay at Jack's Place operationally costs about $125 or so to support. So the event of Hike, Wine, and Dine is to support those nights, and the ticket prices are $100 for adults, $50 for teens. Kids 12 and under are free, and all that money goes directly to support the operations of Jack's Place to again give that nice quiet respite for folks receiving those treatments at the Shaw.
Well, how many tickets are available, and are they sold out? Because so many events here are selling out so quickly.
Right, yeah, so the nature of the event itself, it puts a cap on how many folks we can have. It's a gradual 5-mile hike through Beaver Creek, nothing too intense, starting at Centennial. And then about every 3/4 of a mile or so, we've got some of Beaver Creek's best restaurants have set up shop along the way to recharge you and send you further along the way. So by that, there's only a limited amount of food. So we've got about 425 max participants, and it does sell out every year. So I'd encourage folks to get involved early and grab your tickets to enjoy it.
Definitely get involved early. So what are some of the restaurants and wineries that are going to participate?
Sure, yeah. I brought my list, so I didn't leave any out, but we've got some of the best in Beaver Creek. We've got the Park Hyatt is participating, Grouse Mountain Grill, Colorado Mountain Events, Rocky Mountain Raclette, the Beaver Creek Chop House, Northside Kitchen, Vail Brewing Company, Dang Sweets, Osprey, and Rimini.
Beautiful. I tell you, that Rocky Mountain Raclette is one of my favorites.
Oh, it's fantastic. Isn't
But
it?
you've got an amazing lineup there. And for $100, and you don't have to be a master hiker to do this. This is a nice, gradual, easy thing. Anybody can participate. So
yeah, absolutely. It's
make sure you're
very,
out there.
very, very family-friendly event. My family, my wife and kids have done it for a number of years with me. The kids charge forward as fast as they can and try to get the ice cream at the finish, and my wife and I take it a little more leisurely and enjoy the food along the way.
Well, that's the way you do. You enjoy the food, you enjoy the wine,
Exactly.
and it's going to be about that time for some scenery changes on the mountain too.
Yeah, we've been really fortunate in years past, and knock on wood, we get the same this year, but it's typically at the peak of the fall colors changes, so you kind of head through the aspen grove and everything turning gold and yellow and just absolutely beautiful and
wonderful.
Really kind of serene setting for it.
Perfect. How long's Jack's Place been in existence?
Oh gosh, putting me on the spot here.
Yeah.
It's about, let's see, this event is 13 years old.
Right.
Jack's Place, I believe, is a couple years older than that. So, we're approaching 15 years with Jack's Place. And, again, that mission of Jack's Place was, in the community that we serve, we've got so many of these removed rural areas, whether it be in Bond or somebody coming from Kremling to come to the Shaw to get their treatment. To take that variable out of, gosh, how am I going to commute back and forth from Bond every day? How am I going to commute back and forth from Summit County every day to get my treatment? Here's a place to stay. Here's something that you can take off the plate and focus on getting better. Just for our community, it's just a wonderful, wonderful amenity for both primary residents and second homeowners too.
Just a great, great cause. Yeah. How do people get tickets?
Yeah, best place to go is the website. It's hikewinedine.com, so no and in there, hikewinedine.com. It's got the various ticket levels, some sponsorship levels as well, and yeah, quick and easy online.
And this isn't the only way that people can contribute. If you can't go to Hike, Wine, and Dine, there's definitely ways to donate money.
Oh, absolutely. That same website will link you to Shaw Cancer Center as well, and all the events that Shaw has going on and different ways to get involved, whether it be volunteering or monetary donation.
Wonderful. Is there any thoughts of maybe doing a ski wine après or?
Gosh, I don't know. We'll see what develops there. I know, Pink Vail had its final year this past year to help support the Shaw, so there are new things in the works. So we'll see what we come up with.
Well, we can put our heads together and try to figure something out,
there you
because
go.
what an amazing cause. And thank you, Kevin, for coming in.
My absolute pleasure. Thank you.
This is absolutely an incredible event, and please go online, get your tickets. If you can't go this year, make a contribution and donate some money. What a wonderful facility, and the Shaw Cancer Center and everybody involved. Thanks again for your hard work.
My absolute pleasure.
Great.
Thank you.
Well, come back for more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
My name's James, and I've been in the market for mortgages several times over the years, so I've gone through the process with different people. And when I met Andrea, she explained to me why my current loans were subpar and how she could get better loans with better rates.
If I had to describe Andrea in one word, I think I would use the word passionate. She is very passionate about what she does and getting the right solutions for her clients, and that made her an absolute pleasure to work with.
Hi, I'm Andrea Cox. You can reach me at 435-631-9262. Call me, text me, or you can reach me at my website, andreacoxmortgage.com.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Each week on Finding the Good Life, we'll chat with experts that will empower you to lead a healthier life. You'll hear from people with life-changing stories that will inspire you, and we'll take a closer look at what's happening in health and wellness now, so we can make better choices for ourselves and for our families. Journey with me to Finding the Good Life.
Historic Deerfield is significant as a site because we're an important place in American history.
All but a few of the historic houses are on their original home lots. The original town plan from the 1670s is still in place. The town retains its original scale, and in many of the houses we have objects connected to Deerfield, the Connecticut River Valley, and New England. And all of this together helps to convey a deep sense of place.
All aboard!
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
For fun Want an adventure? Join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake!
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Good morning, Vail.
So much self-care this Thursday, whether it's getting a massage, maybe getting some cupping done, or doing a nice little yoga flow. And of course, we've got Mary-Katherine from Lululemon here to guide us through our Thursday morning, our brain-clearing yoga flow.
Brain-clearing yoga flow. So something I was thinking about actually this morning as I, in my fog, drove the wrong way on I-70 to get here. I'm not a morning person. I
They're
struggle. I'm just like foggy and it takes a long time for me to wake up. So I want to show y'all some yoga techniques that can help with that brain fog, help with integrating the right and left sides of your brain, waking you up, getting you energized but balanced and ready for the day.
Which I think is so important because it's Friday Eve and I know that my brain is just like melted.
Like pretty much shot when it comes to this point of the week. I know.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Maddie, let's start with some breathing. So this is a pretty traditional yogic breath. It's called Nadi Shodhana, which means alternate nostril breathing. So essentially, whoa.
All right.
Essentially what we're doing is hitting each side of the brain with just a direct stream of oxygen, and we're gonna be integrating those right and left sides of the brain. So take your thumb and your forefinger, put them on each sides of your nostril. A little weird, I know, I know. it is awkward, right? Okay, so sit really tall to start, and then I want you to use your thumb to plug your right nostril, right? So this is sealed, okay. Now inhale through your left nostril. Now switch, plug your left, open your right, and exhale through your right nostril. Now inhale through the right. Switch it at the top. Exhale through the left. Inhale through left. Switch it out. Exhale through right. And just do this for a minute. Can you feel that like cool stream of air like jetting in? It's refreshing, right?
Yeah, definitely a different way of breathing, for sure. I've never done
For
this.
sure. But so just even like 30 seconds of this, super clearing. Do one more round. There it is. All right, then one in through your nose. Open mouth exhale. There it is.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can see if you sit and do that, even for like 60 seconds or 90 seconds,
yeah,
you're gonna feel so refreshed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's really like cooling and just really nice.
Yeah,
right?
nice and relaxing.
It is relaxing.
I'm like pretty relaxed right now.
It is. Well, and anytime you can tap into your breath, really, you're gonna start to calm your nervous system, right?
Yeah.
When we can slow down our breathing and kind of turn inwards, you're gonna get a little calmer.
Yeah.
That's kind of the beauty of it.
Which who doesn't love to get a little calmer first thing in the morning? Yeah, exactly.
Because I start my day off like this and foggy.
Yeah.
Anyhow, okay, let's do a little more wake up yoga.
Okay,
All right.
perfect. I love it.
So I want you to come to a tabletop position, so all fours, hands and knees. And stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees, looking good. And shift your weight just a little bit forward. Yeah, and kind of push the floor away so that you're not dumping into your wrists. Yeah, really nice. We're just gonna take a few cat cows to warm up our spine, right?
Okay.
So inhale, cow pose, gaze forward, press your chest forward. Exhale, cat, tuck your chin, arch your back. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And take a few of these just at your own pace. So really important in the mornings as we get going to start to wake up our spine, right? And that means all 6 movements of the spine. So right now we're just kind of moving in a frontal plane, right? But soon we're gonna do side to side, we're gonna twist, we're gonna do all sorts of yummy stuff for our spine. Okay, now meet back at center. Take a breath in. Tuck your toes, exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips. I'm gonna stand up and give you some adjustments if you're good with that. Yeah, pedal out your feet. Just start to wake up your hammies, yeah.
Oh, they're so tight this
Oh
morning.
yeah, you feel it. Just
So
keep
bad.
pedaling. Keep pedaling. Okay, so step your feet in just a little bit. Yeah, perfect. And now lift your hips up. Yes. So press your chest to the back of the room. Yes, Maddie, beautiful. Love it. Okay, and so I want you to know too, I think there's this idea out there that like, my heels have to touch the floor in my down dog,
Oh
right?
no.
No, no,
That's not gonna
no.
happen.
That might never happen, and that's totally okay. I would rather see you properly aligned with your heels off the floor, right?
Yeah.
Than kind of all jacked up just to get your heels on the floor. So I love how you look right now. Okay, inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Tiptoe your feet to meet your hands. Then step your feet out like as wide as your mat. So super duper wide for ragdoll pose. Bend your knees a lot. Then drape your chest over your thighs and just hang. Yeah, roll your weight to the balls of your feet. Yeah. And if it feels good, you can sway your torso side to side. Yeah, exactly. So right now, I want to let gravity and your body weight start to allow for the decompression of your spine. Yeah, and let your head hang super heavy. And nod it yes.
My spine looks really good right now with all my cupping.
It's beautiful. I love these cuts. It shows that you're doing the work, girl. Okay.
Oh yeah, self-care all day.
All
we got
day,
it.
every
We
day.
got it.
Okay, release your hands down to the floor. Now I want you to heel your feet about hip width distance. If you want to check, it's usually about 2 fists width-ish. Yeah, our hips are usually like a little narrower than we actually think they are, especially as ladies. All right, so I want you to keep your knees bent, pull your belly in, and inhale, slowly rise to standing. All right, now press your heart forward, roll your shoulders back, and flip your palms forward. Gorge, love it. Root down through your heels. Yeah, lift up and out of your hips. Just stand straight up. Gorgeous. Okay. Inhale, mountain pose. Lift your arms overhead and just breathe. Yeah, soften your shoulders down and roll your palms in toward, yes, perfect. Okay, now draw your belly in. Yeah, and lengthen your tailbone down towards the floor. You look so good, yes.
Oh man.
Yeah, just
the stretch.
Just the stretch, girl,
Yeah.
right? Okay, take a big breath in. Exhale, just cactus your arms. Exactly, perfect. Now keep your strong foundation, root through your heels. Draw your tailbone down, pull your belly in, yeah. Tuck your chin just a little so that you have a nice long neck. Yeah, it's perfect. And angle your elbow tips forward, gorge. Yeah, do you feel it right in here? We're waking up. We're waking up.
We're waking up for sure. This is the shoulder. You can see
I
my
know,
nice cut
like,
mark. Oh,
it doesn't
man.
look like much, y'all.
Yeah.
But you can feel it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, inhale, mountain, back to center. Exhale, twist open to the right. Yes, okay, now I want you to keep your hips squared to the front of your mat, so stay here. Now, twist from your belly button. Yes, girl. Pull your stomach in, keep your core engaged. Yeah, it's important to keep your core engaged to protect your back as well. Yeah, okay, inhale, mountain, come back to center. Exhale, vertical twist to the left, opposite side. We'll balance it out. Yeah. Plug your heels into the mat, stand tall. Yeah. So with each inhale, I want you to grow a little taller. With each exhale, find a little bit of depth in your twist. Yeah. So we're compressing, rinsing out your internal organs right now. Good stuff. Waking up.
Yeah, they're not happy with all of the coffee, so this is great.
Inhale, mountain pose, come back to center. And exhale, forward fold. Swan dive down. Yeah. You want to hang for a sec. Any wiggles that your body's asking for. So if you start to tune in, your body's going to tell you what it wants, what it needs, right? It's going to be like, you need to pay attention to your shoulders today. Or I think is what your body maybe is saying today.
Yeah.
Okay. Release your hands back down and toe heel your feet in, hip width distance. I'm going to take a halfway lift. Inhale, halfway lift. Place your palms at your thighs. So some people will say your shins. I like to say your thighs because you're going to get a little more spinal strengthening out of it. Do you feel that? Push your palms to your thighs into your palms, right? Then draw your shoulder blades together behind your back so you're looking for a really long, neutral spine. It's beautiful. Yes, inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Yeah, we're gonna flow just that little bit that we did, right? Okay, and I'll do it with you. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach up tall. Exhale, back bend, cactus your arms. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, twist open to the right. Hold tight. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees. Yes, girl. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to your thighs. Exhale, forward fold. Let's do it one more time, shall we? I think so, yes. Inhale, mountain. Get really tall. Exhale, back bend. Burst your chest forward. Inhale, mountain. I know. Exhale, twist open to the right. Inhale, mountain pose, back to center. Exhale, vertical twist to the left.
So if people want to see you, where can
Inhale,
they come
mountain.
see you?
They can go to thrive-yoga.co. Exhale, forward fold. And they can reach out to me about private lessons, about teaching in groups, privates. I do yoga therapy. I do all sorts of yoga, all the yogas, all the healing and the meditation, things like this.
Which are all so incredible, and what a good way to start. Oh my goodness, my shoulder this morning is like, girl, you are killing me, but we love it. We love it. We love it.
A little bit of pain for a little bit of feel good.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, I love it. So thank you for coming in this
you're so
morning
welcome.
and getting us through this. Make sure that you check out thrive.co.
Thrive-yoga.
Thrive-yoga. Mary-Katherine.co so that you can get Mary-Katherine for all of your yoga needs. We are all out of time for this Therapy Thursday. Happy Thursday, everyone. Get out and enjoy that little bit of break before we start to see those afternoon showers roll in. Happy Thursday.
Hey there, everybody. I'm Elizabeth Hart.
And I am Mitch English, and welcome to Daily Flash. We got your news, entertainment, and everything in between. And